everybody. Welcome to CONvergence. My name is Greg, and you are watching ConLink. With me today is Laser, one of the Doubleclicks, who, well, you didn't hear it, but they said I look like a wizard, which is a high compliment. Thank you, Laser. Thank you for
Absolutely.
joining us today. How are you doing today?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm doing great.
Ah, beautiful. So it's got a lot of people stoked that the Doubleclicks are coming to CONvergence this year.
Yay, finally, it's happening.
So this has been something that you've been looking forward to. How did you hear about CONvergence before?
We are good friends with Joseph Scrimshaw, who is a CONvergence regular. He actually officiated my wedding. He's a good friend. So he's been trying to get us down to CONvergence, and I'm happy it's finally happening.
Yes, a lot of our con goers are aware of Joseph Scrimshaw. He's a regular and he's a favorite. So that's amazing. So wow, you, that's a big endorsement. I guess for both of
Yeah.
you, for both parties. For both parties. Well, thank you, and we're going to enjoy having you at our convention this year. So thank you for coming. First question, or I guess this is now the second question. So the Double Clicks are a sibling duo.
Yes.
So how do inevitable sibling rivalries fit into that? Are there any fun sibling rivalry stories you would care to share with us today?
Sure. Yeah, the Doubleclicks is a nerd folk band. It's my sister Aubrey and I. She's my older sister. We've been playing music together for a very, very, very long time. But she honestly, the band started because she is such a good sister, and I was writing bad poetry and playing guitar badly, and she was like, "Put those things together and come out to an open mic, and I'll play cello." And obviously, when you add cello to something, it sounds good, regardless of how bad the song is. So that is where the double clicks came from. We certainly haven't always been like bestie friends, because we were, you know, 1.5 year, 2.5 years apart growing up. But for the most part, we get along really well. I think people try to manufacture a little bit of rivalry. I do think that like if we weren't siblings, we probably wouldn't still be in a band together. It's one of those things where it's very stressful and there's a lot of like crying and gnashing of teeth and stuff. But at the end of the day, we still have to be siblings. So if we break up the band, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Uh, so that's great. I will say my big rivalry, and this is 100% real, is with the third member of our band, who is Max, the cat keyboard. He's right here. We play like cover songs, so like the Star Trek theme or the Doctor Who theme on Max, and people like him so much more than the original songs I write that I start feeling very insecure about this inanimate object that is in fact an instrument that I myself play. So I think that's about me more than it is about sibling rivalry, but it's definitely it happens. There's a lot of jealousy going around.
Yeah, bandmate rivalry. I can see that. Getting Max getting what you feel might be an inordinate amount of attention.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's a lot of me just sitting in the van, like, I made you. And, like, these kids are like, when's the cat keeper coming out? It's like, I am what you're here to see. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Ugh.
Max is an instrument, not a personality.
Yeah. Or is he?
A question that people will have to decide for themselves when you get to
Yeah.
convergence.
We'll
Uh,
be bringing him, so get ready.
Marvelous. Speaking of which, given that answer, I would just like to get this question out of the way then and move on to more centering on you and your sister. But
Yeah.
where did you get Max? Where did you find Max?
Well, Max, the quick answer is Target. The long answer is yeah. We were babysitting our cousin Millie, who is 3 years old. She's actually in some of our videos. She's wonderful. And Aubrey just really, really liked the cat keyboard and couldn't stop playing the cat keyboard. And it was to the point that like, it felt a little bit like Aubrey might steal a toy from our like baby cousin. And at the same time, we were gonna go. This was like very early days of the band when we weren't invited to play places. We were gonna go sneak into a convention and play a concert in a hallway, and we thought we probably couldn't sneak the cello in, so we got the cat keyboard so Aubrey could play her parts on the cat keyboard, while I played my parts on the ukulele, and we could do like a concert where we were very mobile and easy, quick to run away. And so that's where Max came from. And then since then, he's been on one song on every album, and he's usually in one song on every show as well.
So,
Yeah.
so kind of guerrilla con busking. Sort of.
Yes.
Ah,
It,
beautiful.
we have never. That's not true. I was gonna say we've never gotten in trouble. That's absolutely not true. But we do. We've grown beyond that. Usually they give us a room now.
Well, thank you for indulging that question, especially
course.
especially given that vulnerable answer that you gave prior. So
Yeah.
I appreciate your tolerance. I appreciate it. So speaking of your songs, do you either as a duo or either you personally, do you have a favorite subject to write songs about? And if so, what is that subject? Or what are
Ooh,
those
that's a good
subjects if it's a
question.
few?
Yeah, so we kind of started out in like the nerd music world where like this is a song about World of Warcraft, and this is a song about Dungeons and Dragons, and this is a song about Agent Coulson or whatever. But really, all of those songs are very deeply about our own insecurities and problems, and like often it starts with like I want to write a song about anxiety, and then you know I'll open my mind up to other song ideas, and then it's like, okay, this song is actually not going to be about anxiety. It's going to be about a Dimetrodon, a prehistoric synapsid, and then we'll make it about anxiety secretly. Or like, I want to write a song about like body image and like photoshopping magazine models, and it's like, okay, we'll keep that in our head and wait until we realize, oh, this song is actually about velociraptors and how they're inaccurately portrayed in the media, and then we can have like little kids singing along to a song that is about like body image, but they think they're just singing about a velociraptor. So I think we just like tricking people. Whenever you can have a song that's like about one thing, but secretly really about something else,
Yeah,
that's our favorite kind of songs to write.
cool. Well, it's one of the purposes of art. If you ask some people, they'll say that that's one of the purposes of art is to get people to think or examine something, but do it in a way that will engage them or make them think later. It's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
No way.
I get it now. Yeah, exactly.
So to that end, how do you involve the geek community in creating new songs, and to which degree do you do that?
Ooh, yeah, that's a great question. We started as a band on YouTube, so we would just put out tons of videos. We started by putting out a video every week for a new song, and at one point we realized that we had written a song that we wanted to make a video for, but we didn't want it to just be us expressing our own feelings. And this is a song called "Nothing to Prove," which is a song about like fake geek girl testing. Um,
Yeah.
and it was like, well, obviously we have our certain experiences as like queer and female, like two different people but we don't have the same experiences that scientists and all of the like women all over the geek community and queer folks all over the geek community would have. So we went around and we asked people to be in the video with us and talk about their own experiences, and that was like just so much more rewarding than we expected it to be, because it was everybody creating a piece of art that we got to put together into a great big piece of art with all kinds of opinions expressed, which is awesome. And since then, we have done many of those videos. We realized after talking about their truth and, sharing your own vulnerable experiences, people also like to just like take a picture of their cat or go get a burrito and take a picture with that. So our fans get to be in our videos like all the time and it's really, really, really fun for us.
Oh, cool. It's a cool sort of community engagement. And
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously it like makes people more interested in the video when they can see themselves in it, but it's also just more fun for us because then we're not just kind of toiling in the dark on a computer making our own stuff in isolation.
Thank you. Laser, what advice would you have for artists who want to follow in your footsteps?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that what we have done, I mean, I guess who we are is that we're a band that we use the internet to connect with our fans, and we go around the country and play at weird spots from conventions to comedy clubs to like a game store. And we sing our truth, whether that's about like social justice or gender or body image or cats or other cats or more songs about cats. Um, all we've done is really taken the things that make us unique and weird and just leaned super hard into it. Um, and I think some people try to find somebody that they like and they try to emulate that really hard. And I think the things that are going to make you successful and happy are the things that are unique to you. Because like a lot of people can be songwriters, but you have something else that is something else you can add to that that will make you unique, and then you can make the art that only you can make.
Well, thank you, Laser. Thank you for your time,
Yeah,
and we look forward to seeing the Doubleclicks at CONvergence this year.
I'm so excited. I hope you like songs about cats and board games.
Me personally, oh yes, I do.
Okay, good.
But so do a lot of our con attendees. So thank you for spending some of your time with us today, and thank you in advance for coming to CONvergence.
Thank you so much, Gregory. I appreciate it. I'll see you there.
Definitely, thank you. Thank you for watching ConLink. My name is Greg. Stay tuned for more news from CVG-TV.